Good day everyone. My name is Jessica Rigaspi and my topic is applicable to the educational setting, copyrights and related rights copyright law. First, let us know what is the meaning of copyrights. So, copyright is a legal term used to express the ownership rights that authors and artists have to their creative works. So this means po that individuals who create original works have exclusive rights to control how these works are used, distribute, and reproduced. Next is importance of copyrights. By allowing the author, professor, or researcher who created the work to prevent its unauthorized or uncredited use, it helps to preserve the value of their works. So this protection incentivizes creativity and innovation, ensuring that creators can benefit from their contribution and maintain control over how their works are utilized. Next is how to avoid copyrights. First, receive a permission. So always ask for permission from the copyright holder before using their works. So this ensures that you are legally covered and respectful of the creator's right. Second, use public domain. So works that are in the public domain are not protected by copyright and can be freely used by anyone. So, familiarizing yourself with these works can provide valuable resources without legal implications. Next is give credit. Ang pagbibigay ng credit sa orihinal na lumikha ng isang gawa ay isang magandang kasanayan. Even if you are allowed to use it, ito ay nagtataguyod ng paggalang at pagkilala para sa mga pagsisikap ng lumikha or ng isang artist. Next, review ownership rights on social media page. So, check the copyright policies of platforms you use to understand how rights apply to content shared online. So, this can help you avoid unintentionally infringement. So, the last one is consider buying consent. So, isaalang-alang ang pagbili ng pahintulot kung nais mong gamitin ang material na may karapatan sa pagkopya. Ang pagbili ng lisensya o pahintulot ay maaaring magbigay sa iyo ng legal na karapatan na gamitin ang gawa habang binabayaran ang lumikha nito. Next is how can we copy? First, the copyright holder has given you permission to copy the work. So this is the most straightforward way to use someone else's work legally. Next is those copyright has expired. So kapag nag-expired na ang karapatan sa pagkopya o ang copyrights, ang gawa ay pumapasok sa public domain at maaring malaya itong gamitin ng walang pahintulot. So mahalagang suriin ang katayuan ng karapatan sa pagkopya o copyrights upang matiyak ang pagsunod nito. The last one is your copying is permitted by fair use. So fair use allows limited use of copyright materials without permission for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Next is copyright infringement. So, copyright infringement is the use of works protected by copyrights without permission for a usage where such permission is required, so thereby infringing certain exclusive rights granted to the copyright holder, such as the rights to reproduce, distribute, display, or perform the protected works, or to make derivative works. So infringement can lead to legal consequences including monetary damage and injunction against further use. Next is Republic Act number 8293. So copying original and intellectual creation is considered as copyright infringement, and it's punishable under Republic Act number 8293, otherwise known as the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines. So, ang batas na ito ay naglalayong protektahan ang mga karapatan ng mga lumikha at itaguyod ang paggalang sa intelektual na ari-arian ng Pilipinas. So, ang paglabag sa batas na ito ay maaaring magresulta ng malubhang parusa. Next, related rights. So, related rights are the rights of a creative work not connected with the work's actual author. So, this includes rights of performers, rights of producers of sound recordings and their recordings, and rights of broadcasting organization and their radio and television program, and internet broadcasts such as podcast. So these rights ensure that those who contributes to the creation and dissemination of work also receive protection and recognition for their efforts. So fair use allow user to reuse copyright protected materials without permission. So may apat pong factors of fair use. First is purpose and character of uses. So these factors examine the reason for using the copyrighted material. Is it for commercial gain or non-commercial purposes? It is transformative, meaning it adds something new to the original work, like a parody or commentary. Transformative uses are more likely to be considered fair use. Second one is amount and sustainable of work used. So these factors naman examine how much of the original work was used. So the less of the original work is used and the less essential those portions are, the more likely it is to receive fair use protection. Next is nature of the copyrighted work. So these factors considers the type of work being used. Is it factual, like a news article, or creative, like a novel? Factual works are generally more likely to be considered fair use. Number 4, effect of the use on the market. So would your use of the copyrighted materials harm the market for the original work? So if it's unlikely to affect its sales or market value, fair use is more likely to apply. Here is the example of fair use. First, criticism. Second, commentary. Then, news reporting, parody, and teaching. Advantage and disadvantage. The advantage, without their approval, you can still obtain the owner's work and leave a citation. So this means you can still use the work without needing the copyright holder's permission, but you should still give a credit to the original's creator. And the disadvantage naman po, people will be greedy getting work of others. So unfortunately, some people might misuse fair use to take advantage of others' works. And then people make profit for it. So again, some people might use fair use to make money from someone else's work without permission.
And that's all po about my topic.